drank water. He listened to the lie. The man of God listened to the lie. He didn't intend to listen to the lie, but he did listen to the lie. When God tells us to do something, then we're just to do it. We're not to listen to anything else. We're to be like those racehorses with blinkers on. That is what God has told us to do. And unless God actually stands in front of us and shakes us and says, stop doing that now, do something else, then we don't stop doing what God has told us to do. That's one thing that I really cherish about where we are in this church and where we've come from, is that we have blinkered everything that we thought to be truth. We've taken that truth which we thought to be right, we've blinkered everything from the left or the right, and we've kept going. And because we've kept going, God has said, no, just look here. We haven't listened to everybody on the left and to the right. We've just listened to God, and He has directed our paths. He's taken us where we needed to go. And I thanked the Lord for that when I read that. The good prophet fell for it. It was easy to detect the lie uttered from King Jeroboam, wasn't it? It was out there. It was, whoa, it's like, no, I'm not going to your house. I have just seen God act on your life. You were evil, you were bad. I am not going back to your house. But when the old prophet spoke to him, it was kind of maybe God did tell him that. Maybe I am supposed to go back there. So it's not so easy to detect the lie from the old prophet when he used the phrase, an angel spoke to me. An angel spoke to me. I'm speaking to you from the word of God. I'm telling you, God spoke to me, an angel spoke to me. Verse 20 to verse 22. This is why false religion is so dangerous. I've written there in my Bible, this is why false religion is so dangerous. And it came to pass as they sat at the table that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back. And he cried unto the man of God that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord, and hast not kept the commandment which the Lord thy God commanded thee, but comest back and hast eaten bread and drunk water in the place of that which the Lord did say to thee, Eat no bread, drink no water, thy carcass shall come not unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. Your body will not return from where it's come. You will not go back to the place, your sweet home. Your body, your carcass will not return to your fathers. Your heritage is lost. You are no longer the same anymore because you have eaten and you have drunk from my table and you were expressly told not to. But yet you were able to detect the lie from the King Jeroboam so easy. It was like the world, the world says try before you buy, and we're like, no. That's like a stupid lie. It's like, whoa, no. But if a pastor or false religion or another church started to just infiltrate things into there and tell you it's kind of all right, and you started to listen to false religion, you started to listen to what your half-baked Christian friends, are doing and are saying and so forth, it's not so easy to detect the lie then. Because it's not such a neon sign flashing at you saying, no, don't go there. Don't eat bread from there. Don't go back to their home. Don't eat or drink from them. But it's not so easy when we get ourselves mixed up with false religion because we don't know then what is good and what is bad and what to stay clear of and what not to stay clear of because God's just told us don't touch it. Don't go there. Don't listen to it. Don't turn that on. Don't watch it. Don't go to that site. Don't listen to those people. It's all right to be, nice, but it's not all like he wasn't nasty to this guy. He told him, I can't go there. I can't do that. God said, I can't, see you later type of thing. But he said, no. An angel of the Lord spoke unto me. It's not that easy when somebody says the angel of the Lord said this or when God said this to us. It's not so easy. False religion is so dangerous. We think we might be able to detect it. We think we might be able to, source out the good from the bad. But we can't. If this man of God couldn't, how do you think we are able to do that? We can't do that. That's why God said, don't eat there. Don't drink there. Get out of it. Don't even go back the way you came. Go another way. Don't let them see you go back the way you came. Just leave that place, flee it, do your work and move on. Verse 23 to 25, this is what we actually read happened to this man of God. And it came to pass after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, so still after the warning, he still ate and drunk, that he saddled for him the ass, to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way and slew him. And his carcass was cast in the way. And the ass stood by, and the lion also stood by the carcass. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. What I thought was interesting there is that the lion killed the man, but he did not devour the man. Neither did the lion even attempt to kill or devour his ass. Neither did the lion attempt to kill the men that passed by. In fact, what was quite interesting was that the man was dead, his carcass was still there, the lion was there, the ass was there, and they stayed there for a very long time. All three of them, all in a row. It was a sign from God, a very strong sign from God. When the prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, verse 26, he said, "It is a man of God who was disobedient unto the word of the Lord. Therefore the Lord hath delivered him unto the lion, delivered him unto the lion, which hath torn him and slain him, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake unto him. And he spake to his sons, saying, Saddle me the ass, and they saddled him." All this time has passed. You know, if you've ever tried to saddle a horse, it doesn't just happen like we go to the car and turn the key on. You know, this takes a little bit of a period of time here. You know, it's like this, they've just seen the man get killed, the lion, the ass is there. They're like, whoa, what's going on? You know, passerbys are like, whoa, what's going on? You know, eventually the sons have come past and they've gone, whoa, what's going on? Got to go tell dad. They go back, they tell dad, still all there. Dad saddles, well, the boys saddle the horse for the dad. You know, the dad hops on the horse. The dad then travels all the way to the scene. The scene remains the same. There's a dead man, a lion, and a horse, an ass. You know, everything has remained the same. The lion stayed there. He hasn't chewed anybody else up. Hasn't touched anyone. He hasn't, you know, he obviously hasn't done it because he's hungry, because the ass is still there. You know, no one's really quite too nervous about the lion at the moment. You know, the amazing thing is that the ass hasn't even run away. You know, like if you see something in the wild, you know, if you've ever watched any of those documentaries, it's like, you know, everybody sees a lion, it's like, you know, they're gone, they're out of there. But no, he's just stayed there. They've all just stayed there as a witness to what's happened. And he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the ass and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten the carcass, nor torn the ass. And the prophet took up the carcass of the man of God and laid it upon the ass and brought it back. And the old prophet came to the city to mourn and bury him. And he laid his carcass in his own grave, and they mourned over him, saying, Alas, my brother. And it came to pass after he had buried him that he spake to his son, saying, When I am dead, then bury me in the sepulchre wherein the man of God is buried. Lay my bones beside his bones. For the same which he cried by the word of the Lord against the altar in Bethel and against all the houses of the high places which are in the cities of Samaria, so shall surely come to pass. After this thing, so if we just pause there, we can see there that the man did not return home. He didn't do as God had told him to do. He detected the lie, that